I was grade 6 during 2016, and I described this year as shaping of a lifestyle. So, this earthquake, does anyone know this earthquake? Yes. It's the Caglar earthquake. It was a magnitude 7 earthquake and killed 50 people, forced 44,000 people to evacuate from their homes. And my father and his friends went to give out food supplies and other supplies to the people in the evacuation center. And I had the opportunity to tag along. And I would say that this was one of the most important services I took, because it was direct. I was able to help a direct community. I also, during this year, grade 6, I also did a fundraiser of toys and other supplies to an orphanage. Other than that, for the PYP exhibition, so think of it as SAP, but for the PYPs, I looked into the topic of aging population, and as a school, we wrote letters to the elderly. And I would say that PYP was a period of time for exploration. So I explored different things. I looked into aging population, I looked into kids without parents, orphanages, I looked into earthquakes, and like I said, I would describe this year as an exploration of what I liked. And then I came to this school, Horizon Japan International School. And I would describe the first 2 years of my school life as a big struggle. Or was it just a lack of motivation from my side? But after thinking about it, I understood that there was no initiative. The school, none of the students in school had the initiative to start something, to take action. The other reason why I had such a hard time to get used to Horizon was because I came out of the IB system, which really encourages students to take action on global issues. And Horizon at the time was a Cambridge system school, so it was a really hard transition. So, and then grade 9 came. Grade 9, I went with the motto of volunteer for any chances that come up. If someone asks you to help out for something, if someone asks, oh, help us out with open house, never say no, always say yes. That's the motto I went with for grade 9. Because 2 years of my HJIS journey was, I could say, a waste. But when going with these big mottos, don't go to that point where it's too much. Don't go to that point where your mother tells you to stop doing service and do your schoolwork. This was the year which I had the confidence to go up to stage for a student council election and roast the school. Some of you were here, some of you weren't. And I went with the motto, because it's Horizon, and I stated issues that school had, and I roasted them by saying it's because it's Horizon. Other than getting elected for student council and being in student council, one thing I would say is really important for my life is I started with a few of my friends an after-school program, and this was Environment and Adventure Speak for grade 3 to 5 students. And I would say this time was really helpful for me to gain leadership, because students will listen to you, students will understand what you say and listen to you. Then COVID-19 came. I remember really well, February 28th, the day where they said all schools are going to be cancelled. I would describe COVID-19 as a waste of a month. The thing is, I really did not have the motivation during distance learning. It was horrible. I like interacting with people. Here, you're looking at the laptop screen for the whole day. Without service, I wouldn't have the motivation to get out of my bed and actually go to school. So that's why, for each day, I try to do something. I try to schedule it so that each day of the week there's something related to service that I could do. So I had the motivation to get up and say, oh, I have this to do. So I have to wake up. A project I think that was the best was the medical staff from all around. Was the message, appreciation message for the medical staff. I did this with a few of my other classmates. And until now, I did so many projects, and I would say that I used all the skills I gained from all those and applied it to this one. And just as a FYI, I would like to thank the people who actually helped out with this industry. Another issue with the COVID-19 period was that it had really big damage to the mental health. That's why it had really big damage to the mental health, especially to the younger students. So that's why I initiated something with one of my friends called Online Fun Time, which was a time where students had the opportunity to socialize with each other from other classes and play games. Even though the COVID-19 period continued, it didn't mean that all the world issues would stop. So it was really important to still educate students about environmental issues, so I kept running the ASP for that too. So you can see that each year, each day of the week, I would try to schedule something. With all those stuff, I would try to schedule something for each day so that I could have the motivation to get up. And I'm having a great time now. And I could say it's the best year yet. This is the year when we got elected, thanks to you all, as an MBIH and ACA. So I would say this experience for the party election was, I can't even describe that from words. It was crazy. Even going through that election process, you don't know how fun it is until you actually try it. This is also the year which I really became passionate about the SDGs. And now we're having the SDG campaign in our school. And we're giving this opportunity we're doing this to give awareness about the SDGs to you guys, to younger grades, older grades too, and give you guys the opportunity to take action for these global issues. And the thing about service is that it goes both ways. You help a community, big or small, and you also help yourself gain skills. And it also helps you gain skills. So it's both ways. And no one's forcing me to do this service stuff. I'm not doing it for university. I don't care about that. I'm doing it because I love to do it. This is service for me. I love to do service. It might be something different for you guys, but I am doing service because I love to do it. Service is what made me want to go to school, to get motivated enough to go to school. The thing is, I used to hate going to school. I didn't like going to school. I love the weekends. I was like, oh, finally, Friday night, party time. Now, I hate the weekends. I hate winter break. I hate summer break. I want to go to school, do service. So, service is what made me want to go to school. Service is what shaped my potential future job. Thanks to all the experiences I had, now I want to be a teacher. Yes, so shocking. I want to teach students about sustainable futures, how we can have a better future in this world. Service is what kept me motivated to get out of bed every day, during distance learning, and to actually do my schoolwork. After doing schoolwork, when I go home, I would do my schoolwork first. I would be motivated to finish it, because there's stuff I could do for service after that. Service is what made me connect with other people. I think this is a really important one. It helped me interact with so many other people from different grades. And service is what made me me. Thank you. Should I leave?
You're welcome to stay.
Can I ask for feedback?
Of course.
Feedback, anyone? Aziz? Yeah, well, we always have something to say.
There's a picture for this one.
Cool. Anyone else?
It's black because he's not who he is yet. It's always growing, always changing. So, not there yet. No.
Any feedback? No? Okay. Thanks, I guess.
Thank you. You did a great job.